Hey villagers, Judostar here, and today the CEO of Animaljam, Clark Stacey, announced some exciting news. Before I get straight into it, I'd like to give credits to Delocate AJ. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, for the video footage I'm using in today's video. I'll link their Instagram below if you're interested in checking them out. They have the full video there, which I am including in this video, but only the main part. And if you don't have Instagram, that's okay, as I'll be covering the basics of what Clark announced in this video. Though I only will be covering one part of the interview they did with the CEO of Animaljam, Clark Stacey. I'll be focusing on the question, is Animaljam bringing new merch? Well, let's see what Clark Stacey has to say.
Yes, there definitely will, and I know that a few people have asked about that. I would love to hear more from the community, just on what would be most valuable or exciting to them. I'll tell you something that that happened with the original run of Animaljam toys. We worked with a company called Jazzwares as our master toy licensee, and I think they did really awesome stuff. But at the same time, they were targeting, I think, a younger demographic than Animaljam's player base really was.
I'd say this is quite indeed true to most players. When I first got Animaljam toys, I was quite young, but I understand that a majority of the Animaljam players nowadays, and even back then, were quite a bit older, and the toys were definitely aimed to a younger audience.
They were wanting to compete with like Shopkins and LOL Surprise, and that's the reason why we had the Adopt-a-Pet blind box things that you find out what you get when you open it up, which are cool. But I think most of our players are a little too old for Shopkins and LOL Surprise. It's not the kind of collectible that they're really into, or the kind of toys that they really buy. I think that they're still into toys and collectibles, but probably more stuff that they can collect and show off to friends or to their followers or something, and not make little play sets out of, or maybe they do, I don't know. But anyway, part of the reason that so we went through 3 refreshes of the of those Adopt-a-Pet animals, and decided jointly with Jazzwares that this we sold a ton of them. It was a top 10 toy the first year that it came out, but it tapered off pretty sharply after that, I think because it just wasn't the right toy for that demographic. And at the time felt like probably something more like pop vinyls or more kind of limited edition collectible Animaljam figures would be more suitable. And I still feel that way, but I would still love to hear feedback from the community on what they want to see. I think one of our priorities right now is we're talking to some potential apparel licensees, and we would do some new AJ apparel. I think there's also in the works, probably with the same licensee, some things like posters and other collectibles like that. But as far as toys go, I would really love to do toys. I would really love to do more plush, particularly if it was like collectible, collectible small plush, but I need to hear from you guys. You guys will ultimately determine what it is that we want to make.
Anyways, that is the main part of what I wanted to focus on. I think this is very, very exciting news, especially for Animaljam players like me. I think plushies would be amazing. Also, other Animaljam apparel. I was quite indeed sad when they discontinued their old toys, as I did really like those, but I feel like they could be improved, definitely. And also what Clark was talking about, aiming these stuff to a more older audience, that would definitely be more handy, and they definitely get more out of that. And that was definitely a bit of a problem when they first released the toys. I don't think they were much aware of that until later. But yeah, I thought I'd share this with people who aren't already aware of this. I'm very excited personally. Anyways, that is gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.